There, good afternoon. Actually, on February 11th, I started some tinctures or extract using herbs. In one of them, I put elderflowers. In another one, I put chamomile. And today, I'm going to strain them and bottle them. I've already sterilized my bottles, and so we're going to start. I'm going to show you how, but I want to get some reading out of the way about them. And first of all, I want to talk about dosage. What am I going to do with this and how am I going to take it? Well, I'm a senior. I hate to admit that, but at 81 you've got to accept the fact. Okay, seniors tend to be very sensitive to herbal therapy. A good starting dose is 1 dropper full, 30 drops, taken 3 to 5 times a day. That sounds okay. Now the adult dosage, if you're not a senior, the normal adult dosage of most tinctures is 30 to 60 drops. So, if you're a senior, don't do the 60. And 1 to 2 standard dropperfuls diluted in a little water, taken 3 to 5 times a day. Okay, this represents a therapeutic level of intake and is appropriate starting dosage. And if you're a child between 4 and 10, the average dosage would be 5 to 15 drops, well diluted in water or juice, taken 3 to 5 times a day. So those are the dosages, and I wish before, and I don't know if I can find it that fast. I should have done it before. It tells you the equivalent of how much, like 1/4 a teaspoon or 1/2 a teaspoon or a teaspoon, how many drops or what. But you could play around with that and find it out. So, now that I've lost my place, I want to tell you about what I have. And okay, I've got, like I say, elder and chamomile. Okay, I just want to read you one of the things about chamomile and what I'm going to use it for. There are 3 major areas that chamomile will be good for. It'll be good for the nervous system. It promotes deep sleep, so if you're having trouble sleeping, lots of times if you'll just drink a cup of chamomile tea before you go to bed, or take a tincture of chamomile, that might help. And then that's one area. The other area is the immune system, so it helps keep us well, and also the digestive system. Okay, a few drops of the tincture before mealtime will aid digestion. So that's on chamomile. And so now and the books are Plant Medicine by Rico Check and Herbal Recipes by Rosemary Gladstar. Okay, now, both good books. I am going to show you, I've got cheesecloth. Cheesecloth actually isn't that gauzy stuff that you buy in a grocery store. It's more like a muslin, fine-grained cloth that stuff won't go through, so that's really cheesecloth. Okay, this has been, like I say, February 11th, and today is March, I don't know, 23rd, maybe 24th, along in there. When you get my age, what you need is not only a calendar for dates, but you need one for days. Okay, now, whoops, I got it in a strainer, and I've used one of my new nylon strainers this time. So it's not a metal one, but usually I use the metal. Okay, Now it's gone down through there, and I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to squeeze it and make sure that I get all out, and you can see that more is coming. Okay. Okay, so, and there might be more, but I'm going to say that's it. And then what I could do if I was really into this, and most of the time I don't do this, I want you to know, but because you're watching, I thought I got it out. No, I didn't. I'm going to take a coffee filter, one of those kinds that not is bleached and whatnot, and I'm going to run it through again because there may be a little bit still hanging on at the bottom that came through, just to get all of it out. Now this is going to take longer, so while that's doing that, I am going to, no I'm not, I'm going to rinse this out. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to, okay. Okay, I'm going to dry that so I'm not diluting it. Okay, now I'm going to let it drain back in here. Now this I will put in my sterilized bottles, but before I do, I want to tell you about the elder. It was made from elderflower. Elderberry syrup is used, it's a really traditional and good for colds and flus. It really works. And the elderflower does the same thing. And I do have elderberries. I don't have a tree. I have to buy them, or lots of times they grow here and my son will go and harvest some for me, wild ones, by the rivers. Now, also I want to tell you, if you use herbs and spices, make sure you are getting organic from a reliable source, especially spices that you use, because a lot of those are heavily sprayed, or if you're buying them, some of them are really inferior. Lots of times cinnamon is really not quite what they say, so you want to get a good product. And I don't know if it's the wrong thing to say, but where I buy most of mine is Mountain Rose Herbs. It's in Eugene, Oregon. But look, there's other places that might be nearer to you, but you want to either grow them yourself or find a good source that you know you're not extracting chemicals along with your herbs. Okay, enough of that. It's almost all the way through. Now, I want to tell you, these little bottles hold 4 ounces. And I'm going to take it back now. And I have the cutest little funnel. And I hate to tell you this because I bragged about being such a good finder. I can't find it. I think what happened perhaps is I had a little help. And so I'm going to pour this from here into this opening and hope I do it quite nicely because you're watching. And I want to get, and I put it on my scale because I want to get 4 ounces, and I found from experience it's just easier for me, and it doesn't run over the top as often because I did it too much. So here goes. Yes, I think we're going in. Yeah, I did. Ooh, there. And I am spilling some. I've got it up to 2. Okay, now I did spill some and I am going to wipe it off. And there. Now, I do have to pour it out of this. Oh, you know what? I bet I could pour. No, I'm not going to try it. But I bet I could. Okay. Now, I'm almost up to 3, so I really have to be careful. And I am having a little bit of hard time watching both. If it was in the funnel, it would be much easier. But, and I am spilling again. But you didn't see it, right? Okay, that's it. And then, like I say, I've sterilized these. Oh, and I was going to get a label, but this will give time for this to really dry off good, because I'm going to label it, and I'm going to put on my chamomile. I'm going to put on the date. I'll probably put on some of the things that the chamomile might help with, like digestive system, the immune system, and the nervous system. I might remind myself of that. But you want to be sure you label what it is and when you did it. And that's real important. Okay, so I'm not going to do this one, but I will. But you won't see me do it, because I think that gives you the idea what I'm doing. And these tinctures, okay, and it will last. Some people say 3 years, some people say 6 years, some say indefinitely. And also it might help to tell, I put it in, it was a combination of vodka, it is alcohol, and a combination of vodka and brandy. We're not drinkers, but, and actually, I bought this at a yard sale. Can you believe that? But anyway, as much as you're taking, you know, for me, the top dose would be 30 drops. I don't consider I'm consuming a lot of alcohol. When we use vanilla, vanilla is made the same way in alcohol extracted. We're probably even might be ingesting the same or more. Oh, one little thing about vanilla too. If you are cutting your sugar, the more vanilla you can put in things, the sweeter it will taste. So that's just a little tip on that. And with that, I'm going to let you go. And we are still having storms. It's really sunny and nice now, but it's supposed to still thunder on later today. And it's been nice. So have a good day.